My associate in Dhalmekia would have had to pass through the Republic's checkpoints to gain entry to the capital. Perhaps someone in Dalinil.
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin. We have to.
What are you done?
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin?
The world seems to be changing so fast lately, I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more bad news than good.
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin?
What are you after? There you go. Take care out there, eh?
I've got greens of all shapes.
I expect you heard what happened to the noble quarter. The ether just started pouring from the walls. We were lucky it didn't catch us in our bunks, or we'd have all turned. Where next?
The world seems to be changing so fast lately, I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more bad news than good.
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jars couldn't hurt me. I'm a son of Rosaria.
The people of the rest may seem to be in high spirits. I give them a little wine, a little
It's been a pleasure, Doris.
I'll give your offer some...
How goes the
Cid,
You. I heard you were out here.
of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie, she's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted.
That was her just now. So,
I'd say so. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort. She's dangerous, Cid.
then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see.
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway. She asked me to join her at the Baum Archers. It's a wonder she still trusts me. Everything that happened.
I'm all for making this town a welcoming place, but... hospitality...
If you're wondering how this place got so busy, blame the ether. Guardians, bearers, folks from all over have come, seeking refuge from the floods.
So Wade,
And you, Lord.
I spoke with... She tells me you have plans to free East.
That's right. Though I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat. And then there are the bearers. Men and women who found the courage to flee them. We need somewhere to settle.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win him.
That's very kind of you. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues.
So,
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen, and rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between...
I'll head into East Poland. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any... Make sure I'm not taking...
I can't ask you to bear all that risk.
The Akashic are the bigger risk.
Well, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you?
No need, my lord. You go on.
All right.
We shall see you there. And may
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place, or face the consequences. Stay down! That's the end of that, then. Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too. I've heard talk. Let's try. Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo! A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye...
We were. Put down more than a few on the road.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind.
I would hope.
Your men will be bringing the bearers. It might be best to send word for them to come right away.
Of course. Leave it with me.
Home? No.
That's all of them. Now to begin the important... It won't be easy. Especially not... The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rot. It'll take a bit of elbow grease.
So wait, if you don't mind. I'd like Oscar to join them.
Of course.
I'll let Martha know if you need anything more.
And we will.
Nice to see Eastpool alive and kicking again, eh?
Just because the heavens have gone to reckon, don't mean we...
Nearly done.
Doing out of the ruins. Nice try.
Yeah!
What are you after? Fairly well.
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
From the ruins it came. and to ruin it returns.
Fly, Ambrosia.
The marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for walking beards. The size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin. He certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to my powers. Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. Might as well go. There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
There, Sir Wade told me you got rid of the ban. What's all this about? On second thoughts, it'll only give me nightmares of me own.
I suppose it will be.
What else? Sir Wade said it. There's plenty bad happened to that place. But that don't undo the...
Did Wade say that?
Well, anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber...
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you.
I wanted to.
Clark, I'd like you to take some seeds for planting. I'll keep providing them with, but if Eastpool's going to survive, as of those poor, they've lived their whole lives in small wonder they ain't got the foggiest. And if you're wondering why you, well, Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it.
All right.
There.
Gizalgri.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll better that than something that... And chocobos love 'em too. Which is no, they ain't exactly succulent, but...
I'll take your word.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do. I'll go up there and...
I'm sure you will.
Get them Gazal green seeds up to...
I heard the Guardian saying we're supposed to grow our own food.
The victuals Martha sends us are more than enough.
Ah, what brings you?
A delivery.
These are Martha's keen to cut the ape. I jest, of course, but they'd long since gone to...
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the best so that they'll be able to...
That's not a... These bearers had only recently... They know little of freedom, unless we teach them how to live like free men. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them, so it's about time we all... Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy.
The Horde! They're coming, Sir Wayne.
Damn it all. I thought... Gather the men in the square.
Yes, Sir Wayne.
The Horde?
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do...
What if you could call on reinforcements?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not...
So wait. You said you lacked men to defend the village. Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians.
You're right, I will. My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter, to serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will, a home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments. each made up of guardians, bearers. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep...
You're going to lure them into the...
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resource. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, with luck, that point will be the village, and for you and I...
A sound plan. I'd say you have both in abundance, please. Leave...
Ha!
Sir Wade!
Then you know we work together, each shielding the other that no man might fall. For Rosaria.
For Rosaria!
We've no time to...
That I will do.
Suppose we'd better...
Right, you...
The calm before... And here it comes.
Can't let Eastpool fall.
And we won't.
You're finished. Stay down.
Help me, boy. Thanks, boy. Looks like that's the...
Lord Rossfield!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's Ride and is headed in there to...
Or the better half of her guard. So wait. How many...
Hard to say. My men... I could order a detach...
No. You stay here too, Sir Wade. I'll go after the... Join me only when Eastpool...
If you're sure... May the found...
Come to tell me an Akashic curl's heading towards the rest?
The curl was sighted on Rhiannon's Ride back towards Martha's Rest.
Eastpool will be safe in our hands, my lord.
With me, Joshua. All right. Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rosfield.
It's dead.
Thank the we were able to. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for. I hesitate.
I think it might.
We saved. Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, you brought us together.
We never had nothing, but now we do.
Forgive us, but there's no doubt in my... We're free men now. We have to fight to protect.
And we shall. This is our home.
They'll have us.
Come on, then.
This village is...
They're not slaves any...
No, your father took... And I believe if he was still...
I believe he might be...
I shall remain here, my lord. After all, this is my home.
I think you'll find it's east... But you should be proud. I'll have to pull my weight too. Speaking of which, I ought...
Can we continue to...
Of course, as Rosarian.
Indeed we...
And Clive, come by the Golden Stick. I ain't paid you for delivering them.
All right.
Lord Rosfield, clearing the goblins from the... Since that day, there have been more when the odds seemed so stacked, but every time I would think back to be a sheep. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face...
So wait, you have always... I know that East, and indeed all of us...
Thank you. I know the rest of the...
The hero? It's lucky you came. Not only did my seeds get to live...
I just did what...
And it's home. Take it.
Thank you.
So? And a home to free...
Well, it was your...
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Though I suppose the wreck... You know, bearers living free like those as I am.
I take it you didn't always...
Well, if you really want... In fact, that's how I met... He showed up at the stables one day. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with me. I thought he was a new constable, and before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me, told me I was giving them relief, but not right under my skin it did. And you know what he did? And then I did the same.
And you were?
Well, We both wanted the same thing, just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became? He certainly didn't...
Indeed, but the loftier one's ambition, which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps...
Suppose you're... And if we don't manage it, good thing we've got a few half-decent... It's almost... Anyway, better get back to work. Let's see if the least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal.
That sounds like a one.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
It's a wonder they made it back at all.
If it was me lying there,
I know people with the same kindness.
Yotei, I brought...
yes, I'm sure it will set...
I'm very glad.
You and His Grace, you think only of how...
No more than you have minding my brother.
But I beg you, my lord.
I'll keep that in...
You and your brother really are alike, my lord.
Then again, why settle when you've honest to goodness royalty right
here? Can we read Miss Editor's story for us?
Canva lost.
Tried Molly's lemon tarts? Lady Karen's called in a favour.
It is rare that we see you so...
I found you.
Yes, what did you have?
Finding them was the easy part. I don't remember these flowers. If the petals are meant to improve the... It's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treats.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the... Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that... I need only a moment to extract... And here we are. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its... Cid?
Vaguely.
I'm afraid so. I fear the soil here. However,
I can't.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to... I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the endeavor, I assure you, is scientific...
And all you need.
That is correct. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not... Why, a notice concerning...
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer.
Stew's awful these days.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Thought you knew better than to put... If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Did you find...
I did it.
Marvellous! Let's...
You wouldn't be wrong.
Into... I present. Grab a spoon, Cid.
I'm...
Well, it'll be too... Odin's teeth! What an assault on the senses! And yet... It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught. I must share this gift. I won't rest. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpion...
I'm...
Blasted book.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? You remember Ivan's stew, right? So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd...
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone.
I've never been one to play, so...
A fried mortress of recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries.
Wow. Kindly old fella who...
Fine. I'll go and speak, and if he does...
You do that. I thought I had it all worked out. But I'm buggered if I know where to find
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain.
Valet, the young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do.
That's actually why I'm here.
So the fabled Sanbrequois delicacy is next. Now, Skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern. They're ground-lived
dragon livers.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the
So we know where to look for our liver.
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their headies. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life. In which
meaning that if I find one,
best of luck and do.